finally we're able to move on. We don't have to face Shishido anymore. We can move on to the third match of our air singles tournament. We're facing here Utah. I'm trying really hard not to say Utah, but fuck it. I'm just gonna call him Utah. Yeah, he's Fuji's brother. We went over this last time. He's left-handed. He specializes in rising. His school is St. Rudolph, I think it is. Yeah, St. Rudolph. He specializes in rising. He's left-handed. Yellow racket. Nothing special about him. That's about it. He has 2 specials, I think. I might have one more, but I only know of 2 of them, which is a rising shot, which is it's basically just a really strong half volley. It's a really strong half volley, and it, from what I've seen, seems to have the power to knock the rocket out of your hands. And when it bounces, it goes in like a 90-degree angle, which is really interesting. And he also has a server's return, in which he hits a rising shot on your serve. And I believe those are his only specials. He might have a couple of other ones, but I've barely seen him play, ever, really. And I've never really used him. I think I might have used him once, just because his racket was yellow, like I said last time. And I think it looks really cool. Like, I remember when I first started playing tennis, I wanted to get a yellow racket. And the reason why I wanted to get a yellow racket, it's not because I'm a fan of the color yellow or anything like that. It's because I was really into this game called Riviera of the Promised Land. There's this rising shot, and there goes my goddamn racket. I think it always knocks your racket out. I'm not really sure, because I feel like that sucks. It's 1-1. I feel like since I have more grip than him, I have at least 2 bars. They shouldn't have knocked my racket out that easily. So maybe it always does that. But then again, that's kind of broken. Anyways, yeah, I always wanted a yellow racket because I was obsessed with this GBA game. It was ported to the PSP also. Rivera of the Promised Land, or the Promised Land, whatever, doesn't matter. And the main character there, long story short, his weapon is like this lightning bolt kind of sword. And I was kind of obsessed with the game at the time, and I personified myself with the main character. So I really wanted my first racket to be, like that. And I even named it, or rather, I even wanted to name it Ian Jahar, which is the name of his sword thing. I mean, I guess it's a sword because it looks really like odd. It's really like a thunderbolt and stuff. So it's not really like a sword. Like, I don't imagine being able to cut somebody with that. But that's aside from the point. But I think I actually did go to Modell's once, and I went to the store, and there was a yellow racket. But it was either too expensive or I just didn't have the money. I don't remember the story. But I went back later on, for my first game that I ever played on the tennis team. I went back before the match and I bought a brand new racket. But they didn't have the yellow one, so I just bought a red Wilson racket, which was just $20. It was whatever. But that's actually my favorite racket. I still have it to this day, and I still use it a lot. I've changed the grip like 100 times. I would like to get it restrung, but I've never restrung a racket ever, so I don't know. I didn't feel like I feel like I really don't need to, because I don't think it's that serious. Let me see if I can hit this with a 2-hand. Nope, I'm gonna miss. That's what I get for trying to do my super mode. Yeah, I've never restrung a racket. I'm pretty sure that if I did restring it, I'd play a little better just because my strings are kind of stock strings, and they're also not that great because they're from a $20 racket. But they've actually worked really well, so I have no complaints. Especially since with time they've gotten kind of loose, which is great because I've been able to put a lot of spin. see, I managed to do it with my two-hand and lose my racket. I know if I do a two-hand, I won't lose it, but I think if I do a one-hand, I might always lose it. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna try and not risk it. But yeah. I'm able to put a lot of spin on it, so I've got kind of used to using it. So, like, I have a head racket, which is blue, and it's pretty cool. It cost me, I think, like $60 or something like that. And I don't really ever use it. I use it sometimes, but I really prefer my red racket, which I've gone and named Ian Jahar, which is ironic because I guess the rival or the second, he's not really the second main character. There's a character that's let's just go with rival. That's the rival to the character that I personify myself with, and he also has a weird lightning bolt looking like weapon, and his is red. But I should have actually named it after his, since you know it's red and all. But and since you know I actually do really like that character also. But it's a really bland name. It's just Ian. It's just Ian Jahar. It's Lorelei. So I was kind of like, meh. Speaking of which, I remember my first ever racket. That was the first. Ian Jahar was the first racket I ever bought. The first racket I ever had and I used to play tennis with was given to me from the school, and it was this really shitty racket. And I had named it Delilah. I don't remember why specifically I chose Delilah. I think it was most likely because of that song, "Hey There Delilah" by Plain White Tees. I think it sings that. Probably. It was most likely because of that song, because that's when that song was always playing on the radio. But it might have been. I know I wanted to give it a girl's name because it was like purple, and for whatever reason I thought it was a girl, or not that I thought it was a girl racket. I thought it was a. Like I have a bad habit of personifying objects, so basically I thought my racket was a girl. And I wanted to give it a girl's name, and Delilah just stuck. But moving on, it is 3-2 at the moment. Utah, Utah is up right now. I don't know. I shouldn't really be having too much trouble as I did with Shishido, since there's not as many stipulations, and our stats aren't really that different. Mine are. I mean, I'm a lot faster than him. But aside from that, we're pretty much the same. So I shouldn't be having too much trouble with him. I do have slightly better specials than him. But I don't know. For whatever reason, I'm having a lot of trouble with him at the moment. And there's this crap again. I'm going to hit that with a two-hand again. Let's see if I can get one across. There we go. Ooh, I almost missed that serve. Yeah, that wasn't a good serve to begin with. I really want to finish this. There's the return serve that I was talking about. Excuse me, I just burped. About the return serve. The return of serve. Which I always get like scared when he does it, because it comes out of nowhere and he just kind of like jumps onto the fucking court and hits the ball. So I'm always just like, whoa, what the fuck just happened? But that's done with. We're back to deuce again. This better not be like that Shishido game where I had like 8 or something deuces. Oh, he goes his rising. Oh my god. This is not good. Yeah, I think it is every single time that I get hit with it, I lose my racket. Because there's no way that both times I've lost it. I don't remember if that was a two-hand or if that was a single. I don't even think I got to hit it. Like, I think it just hit me and it automatically took off my racket, which is even worse. Fuck him. I'm gonna spam my special. I think if you lose your racket, you automatically fill up your super bar. I don't remember if I had it before, but I know I know definitely if you get hit with a super special shot, it fills up like right away, which is pretty cool. But Fuck this guy. Honestly, what the hell? How is that even fair? Fuck you. How is that even fair? He just needs to fill up his bar, I think, 4 times. I mean, he just needs 4 bars and he can knock out my racket. He just needs to do that 3 times and then he automatically wins the match. Like, that is some bullshit. But whatever. I'm just gonna go ahead and frick. That's what I get for not abusing my special. The one time I was like, oh, let me just play the point. I really need to be extremely cautious from now on, because if I lose, what was that? That was a pretty good serve though. It was really close on the inside. If I lose even one more racket, I'm completely done, and I really do not want to have to take on Utah. Oh man, I said his name right. Take on Utah again. Because after that thing with Shishido, I'm kind of want to be done and over with this tournament. I feel like it's taken forever. So I might even just get out of the way whenever he uses a special. Especially since he's great. That is some bullshit. That's not even fair. But yeah, I might just even completely dodge a special. Let him get the point. Because it's better off than just losing the entire game. Just because I'm not even sure if when he ooh, that was bad. I barely got that. If when I use my 2-hand, if there's a chance of me losing my racket, so I'm just gonna not. Luckily, he doesn't have a lot of power, and I have at least some sort of grip, so I shouldn't be able to lose my racket willy-nilly. But if he uses his special, it's most likely going to be gone again. So, fuck. And now he has a super bar filled up, so he can use his super special shot. And he has more power, which is might be a problem. I don't know what the whew, I got lucky that time. Yeah, I think I'm fine with my 2-hand for his normal hits at least. But for special hits, I'm not too sure. I know for his there's this garbage. Yeah, I'm not even gonna fucking bother with that shit. You can go ahead, get your damn point. I could care less. You're not hitting me with that shit. What the hell was I saying? Yeah, I don't know what the minimum is for power, like grip, like what the difference needs to be for your racket to get blown away really easily. So while he's in some while he's in his super mode, I want to be really cautious, but I should be able to finish the match in the next 2 points, hopefully, or next 3 points. So I hopefully, yeah, I have 3 special. Crap. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my. What the fuck? I can't even. Oh my god, I can't even. I didn't fucking get to even react to the special. He just came out of nowhere and hit me. Oh my god, I don't believe this.